Hello. Hello. So I wanted to jump on here real quickly to go over something that when I was in active addiction with Adderall, I could never ever do. And that was delegate my time and see what is important and what is not important. Not that everything's not important, but what is important right now and what is something that we might be able to do a little bit later. Okay, so I really wanted to get this video out. I've been working very hard on this video, and it's a video about Adderall-induced psychosis, because that is what happened to me. But it means a lot to me, and I'm not really ready to put it all together yet. Like, it's been very, very hard for me to go back and relive some of these things that happened to me. It's been very, very hard to remember everything that I went through. However, I think it's something that's important for you guys to know. And I'm putting this video together, and in the meantime, a tree falls on my backyard shed, okay? And also, my job has been very kind of a lot's been going on with the company that I work for. And so I've been also looking and fixing my resume and doing all those kind of things, and things that are more important than me finishing something I really want to finish, which is the video. And I will finish it, but I wanted to get it up on Friday, couldn't get to it all week, just too busy, things going on. And I got in the car to go to an appointment that I have to go to, and I'm like, you know what? When I was in active addiction, I could never have said, no, I don't want to do that thing that I'm not going to do the thing that I've been really wanting to do, because other things are more important. I try to get everything in. I would want to do all of it, and I would stay up till God knows what time, wake up at God knows what time, and just work my butt off until finally everything was done. And then I'd be exhausted. I wouldn't be eating right, sleeping right, taking more Adderall, all because I wanted to get something done that's really not that important. I mean, it is, but I'll get to it. I don't have to have everything done just when I want them done. Life happens, and a part of being an adult that's not on Adderall is understanding that life happens, and that the best way to be okay with life is to take it one day at a time and just do what you need to do. Don't overwhelm yourself, and just keep going, and things will get done. I promise you, if the video was paying my bills, I would have done the video first. Or if the video meant that it was a life or death thing, I would have gotten it done. But what is very important to me is my work and being the best that I can be there so that I can live in my home. And then also getting the insurance company out to do the adjustment, or the adjuster, or come out and get the tree off of my, and I'm going to put a picture of what it looks like right here, to get my tree off of that and clean everything up. And it's going to cost us, it's a $2,500 deductible, which is absolutely insane. I've never once ever called in or filed a homeowner's insurance claim. I pay every year, and the one time something happens, then we've got to pay twice what homeowners insurance costs for the year for just one. So it's a hard pill to swallow, because that tree wasn't our tree. The tree got hit by lightning. It was a neighbor's tree. It got hit by lightning, and the neighbor said to us on Thursday that the tree is going to probably fall, and it's in a direct line for our shed and our fence that we just put up, and that he didn't think it was his tree. He thought it was the person behind us tree. So while he was fighting with that other homeowner or landowner, whatever, trying to figure out whose fault it is, whose tree it is, That happened on a Thursday. Saturday morning at 4 a.m., the tree fell into our building. And so now guess whose problem it is? It's my problem. Now it's my problem and my husband's problem. So it's just ridiculous. And another thing that I would have probably not been able to handle this very well, because $2,500 is a lot of money. It's not like I just have $2,500 laying around to use because somebody decided that they didn't want to cut a tree down while it was hanging after it got, by lightning, and it fell into ours. It would have really bothered me before. Don't get me wrong, it bothers me a little bit now. It does. I'm a little bit bothered by the fact that, people put things off and then it ends up being somebody else's problem. But do I want to ruin a relationship with a neighbor because of it? I mean, maybe. No, I don't. But I am going to bring it up to him and let this guy know that it is a $2,500 deductible and all this stuff that we have to do because his tree fell on our property. So I probably wouldn't have handled that very well before either. It's just because, really, what can I do? What can I do except put more energy towards something that I just don't have it for? I don't have the energy to argue with this man. I don't have the energy to make an enemy out of my neighbor. And I don't have the energy to have to think about it all the time. It's just sometimes you just have to complete things for the well-being of myself and move on. Right? But when I was in active addiction, boy, would I fight things. I would put energy into places that didn't really need it, probably would get no real outcome for it, work myself up, work on it, look up the laws, look up I know I would have gotten into a rabbit hole so that I wouldn't be focused on work, probably bring an argument into my marriage, which is not worth it. And in the meantime, life goes on, right? Life goes on. Do I want to spend my day worrying about my finances because of this man? I mean, we're going to be able to get it done. Thank God Robert and I do the house thing on the side and we have some extra money. Not a lot, but a little. Okay. So now I'm going on and on in a rant and I'm going to stop doing that. But I just wanted to come on here and show you guys that, the difference between maybe how you feel now when something happens that's out of your control and how, as a recovering addict, I handle it now. It's much more freeing. It gives you much more peace in the long run. So anyways, that's about it. I appreciate everything, all the comments. I appreciate you subscribing. I've got 3 new subscribers in this past week, which is huge for me. My whole 600 and something subscribers, I love every single one of you. I can't understand how some people have millions of subscribers. It's just blows my mind. Wow, that's crazy. Anyways, so talk to you next time. See ya, bye.